Road trip is brought to you by the letter D. This is David, and the letter J. That's me. And number 1, number 2. Now we're ready to. I smoked it once. Opening night of Animal House, the movie.
Yeah.
On opening night,
Yeah.
and this girl had something else mixed in there with it. I got so loaded. I thought I was gonna die.
Really?
Yeah, and then I drove myself to the Sunrise Hospital.
Really?
And the doctor said, "You're not going to die, and if you don't shut up, I won't treat you."
Really?
Yeah, and he gave me a shot of Demerol, and I got about that big on the gurney. I swear. I felt like I was about 4 inches tall. And I said,
Man.
"Whoa."
What she had in that?
I don't know, but I had to work with her, and it did me. I had to talk to her. Every time she get near me, I go, "Whoa, no, stay away, Carol."
Yeah.
I don't know, but
That'd be enough to keep you from doing it again.
Nah, I never did do it again. I never did like that idea of losing grip.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I quit drinking. That's why I quit smoking. I gave up everything, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm trying to figure out what I didn't give up.
Driving.
Oh, no, I didn't give up driving.
Eating. Food's good.
No, I definitely didn't do that. Hey, look, Palm Beach tan.
Yep.
It just cracks me up. It does.
Yeah.
Las Vegas with all this sun. It's like being down in Phoenix and going to the tanning parlor. I don't know. I guess, well, what it allows you is to be completely naked. You
I
can
guess so.
rotate and get an even tan all over.
I guess so. It's kind of like having a snow cone place in Minnesota, you know?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Shaved ice. What?
The 2-for-1 sale
Bring a
in
sickle off my
January 6th.
I can go break an icicle off my porch and have the same thing.
Pretty close.
I like what the pastor said last Sunday about that great cloud of witnesses. You know?
Yeah.
Because I've always felt the same way. It's like, why would people think everybody has struggles in life? Life is not easy. You know, you go through this life, and you finally get to heaven, and then you're going to grab a box of popcorn and sit on the bleachers and watch what's going on.
Yeah.
Really? I don't think so. That doesn't make any sense at all. So, I think people in heaven have a lot more enjoyable things to do than turn around and watch what's going on down here.
Yeah, they have no knowledge of it, probably,
do.
or whatever. I don't
They
know.
do.
Oh, if you believe, you believe. If you don't believe, you're on your own. Like I said, when I get in talking to kids about that, I say, just extend your arm in any direction and explain everything in front of your fingers. And I said, don't stop at the floor ground there. That's whatever. Keep going. Explain it all. How it got there. Why it got there. I don't know. I believe, and that's the way it is.
That's the way it is.
Yeah.
Are you filming right now?
Yes, sir. You made me check. I was going to say, I sure was wasting time. I came out here when they first were putting in these sidewalks and that. It's going to be looking nice. Right there, Canyon Gate Golf Course.
Yeah.
They got a special next month.
Really?
$1,000 a team, $250 a person, $1,000 a team to play there, and and then $45 more for the buffet, Wars buffet. Wow. Hey, if I hit a Keno ticket, we're going. I gotta hit a Keno ticket though.
Yeah.
Without it, ain't no going.
Tell you, the one thing I miss about retirement is getting a paycheck every 2 weeks. I do miss that.
Well, yeah, it takes some adjusting, you know, but you got money saved
Yeah,
up.
I'm
You
good.
got all those coffee cans buried in the backyard that the housing area where you lived in just cemented over. So
You'd be surprised how many cans of coins I have.
I bet.
I mean, I've already gone through a bunch of cans with
Yeah.
just quarters in it
Yeah.
and counted them out. They were $60 so far. And there's still stuff piled in that closet. I don't know how many more.
Well, no
Cans
wonder
of-
there's a shortage of coins in the country.
I got 'em all.
Your bank should have a coin counter.
They do.
Some of them. They do it for free, don't they? Some
Yeah,
banks do
well,
and
they
some
do.
don't.
They do, but at my bank they want them in little packets. You know.
They want you to
Yeah,
wrap
so I've
them
already
up.
done that with most of the quarters. I probably got some more cans of quarters
Right.
in
Well,
there, but
that's
the nickels, dimes, pennies, nickels, dimes,
yeah.
they're all thrown together, and I got cans and cans and cans and cans of that stuff. So.
Well, if you want me to
Damn,
come over and cash them in for you, just let me know. I got a truck. We can put them in the back.
You're doing a wheelie.
Yeah. You weight it down.
Yeah, but the bank will do dollar for dollar. You know, they
Yeah.
charge a commission.
Right. Saves them the fee of having have to ship in coins.
Yeah.
If they do that, you know, that sure saves them money. So. Well, here we are at Hualapai and Charleston, approaching the Red Rock Casino. Ballpark. I haven't been to this new ballpark yet. They say it's really nice.
I haven't either.
Say it's really nice.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Yeah, maybe in the spring go to the game. Who's their affiliate now? They're Oakland, isn't it?
I don't know.
Chicago for a while. Then they had this and that.
It sure would have been a fun way to make a living. Just play baseball.
Yeah, tough racket, like yellow rackets. See that one player in the NFL, he got into an argument with the coach the whole game, and then the coach told him to leave the field, and they cut him the next day. Yeah,
What was this?
just last week.
What team?
I don't even remember what team. I don't. Huh?
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, well, it's on the internet. Count on that. Heck, for that matter, we're on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ballpark's right over here,
What's that in?
right behind these buildings. It's supposed to be, like I said, pretty nice. I always
I
enjoyed
thought-
going to Cashman Field
did
because
too.
even when it was 110, it was comfortable in that stadium for some reason. I don't know why. It just worked out.
I like that stadium too. I thought it was fine. I think it was fun. RedRock's a nice casino.
I
Nice hotel.
think I was in there once with my brothers and some other friends of his, but I don't think we did anything except walk in the door and walk to a restaurant. So I don't know anything about the place. All I know is there's Red Rock Canyon staring us in the face. There's 215 we just went over. We got some nice bike trails in this town.
Yeah.
And they have some on this side of town. They're exceptionally good.
Yeah, they are.
But there's only about a dozen places where you have to walk across the street. And I think about half of those have a light. I imagine those are pretty expensive apartments right there.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
When I moved here, I think the farthest you could come out on Charleston, well, you can come out this way and go on the loop, but the last building that I know of was on the corner of Durango and Charleston.
Oh, I remember when I first got to town, the lights ended at Decatur.
Really?
Yeah, you'd go up there to the top of the Mint and look out, and the lights ended at Decatur.
Wow.
I was going to experiment today. I'll do it another time. You know, if you start on at the top of the hill at sunrise and come either 38 or 43 miles an hour, and if the traffic is like this, you won't stop until you get to RedRock.
Really?
Yeah, when the girls from Ohio were out here, I drove this coming back. I said, "Okay, watch," and I pulled up to the light up here, the last light in town, and I waited till it was, until it turned red, and then turned green, and we were off and running.
Look at this. This is all new out here.
I know.
Look at that. Wow.
Yeah, great view.
Yeah.
And you know when you have rainy, that's nothing but flash flood storage.
Yeah.
Over there. A rate limit 13 tons. Well, I guess we're not that much.
It's been a while since I've been out here.
Yeah.
I don't think this last group of houses was here. The ones up on the hill.
Yeah, I remember when they started putting them in, and look how many there are now. I mean,
I hope they don't build too much farther.
well, there's talk about that up there by Bonnie Springs, but they were going to do big acre, like 10-acre lots or something like that. I don't know. It was supposed to be really big lots.
I wish there was one of these close to the house.
There is.
Where you can fly planes? These are for...
I think that there's one out there by Nellis.
Huh? By Nellis?
I'm pretty sure there is.
Remote
they have
control
the
thing for...
Yeah, they have the RC track out there.
Well, they have one over on Decatur
for the cars.
Go from Decatur like all the way up.
Yeah.
To where the shooting range is.
Right.
Right before you get to the shooting range, you take a right. There's a big field out there that they have one of those. That's still a long drive.
Yeah. Well, I thought that they had one over by Nellis. I have to look that up. Ask these guys. Ask these guys. Maybe they know. Oh, that guy was carrying a shirt with him. He's out there in the sun with no shirt on.
I think now you have to have an appointment.
This is absolutely amazing.
Here.
Pardon?
I think you have to have an appointment now to go through the...
Really?
I think so.
Want to see if we can...
It's up to you. If you want to drive it, sure.
Yeah, let's go.
They may, you know what, I didn't bring my card.
I do. I got it. It's in my wallet. Maybe on the weekends you might have to have an appointment. I don't know. I don't keep track of that stuff. I just go, and if they say, you can't come in here, I say, Buford, we can't go in. And then we go do something else. All right. There was one of those adventure tour jitneys. Red Springs, Calico Basin. It's so nice to go back in.
Yeah, it is.
And a few people still have houses there. You know, so.
Yeah.
But you can come out here hundreds of times, and every time there'll be something different.
I'll
One,
tell you.
you won't be following the same car.
Yeah.
There's always amazement at this whole panorama we got in front of us.
See, it was really pretty. It's been 3 or 4 years ago. We had a big snowfall, remember? And Letty and I drove out through here, and all this was covered with snow.
Yeah.
All the mountains, everything. Just it was beautiful. I've got film on mine here, on my camera, on my phone.
Get your camera out and take some photos here. If we can get into RedRock. We didn't pass it, did we?
No.
I keep saying, I thought the entrance was around this curve. No, the next curve. Now that curve. Some kind of curve.
I rarely miss having a motorcycle, but this is a nice drive on a motorcycle.
Yeah, and you can rent those electric ones out here. It's pretty neat.
Yeah, I can rent motorcycles if I want to. I have a license.
What's that?
I can rent a motorcycle if I want to. I have a license.
Is this the entrance?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. There's the center and scenic drive entrance. Let's hope they don't say. Drive with care. Okay, your care today.
Alright. You're dropped
Better
off.
leave that
Please
on.
arrange a return ride before you exit the vehicle.
Reservations
See?
required.
There you
Oh,
go.
ooey.
Saw that on the news a couple of weeks ago.
Alright. Well, they'll just make us turn around.
Got a deal for $15, motorcycle $10.
Okay.
Guess we'll find out. You got your...
We did not have a reservation, but I got a card for... Pardon?
Do you have a national park card?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tell me. Okay, so you only pay $2 for it.
Oh, okay, $2. Oh, regrettably, all I have is...
Here.
I got it.
I got it.
All right.
I can get in my pocket.
Oh, I got it, Dave.
You got it?
I got it to him already. Yes, sir. Thank you. How you doing?
Oh, very good. Not serious right now.
Well, that's good.
Yesterday was...
Yeah, I didn't know you had to make reservations.
But in the morning it was a long line. Many people come out very early.
Are you still letting a lot of them through, or they still get come in?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, without the reservation?
Early hours, like right
Yeah.
now it's going down.
Well, we were lazy. He slept in today, so.
That's good for you.
Usually my fault, whatever happens.
When you get to senior age, you need a lot of sleep.
Right.
Thank you.
Go to the visa. If you need a map, go to the
No,
visa.
sir. I've been here gazillion times. I came here when this was a stone road.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my first time out here was 1970. There wasn't anything here then.
Yeah, nobody was doing anything.
No. All right, thanks.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
I want to stop up here and use the restroom.
Absolutely. That's $3 more. Oh my God, I have to pay. It says do not enter.
It's pretty hot here.
It's amazing, and when they had that big fire and all these yucca plants got burned up and that, but they came back. It took about, what, 5 years, 6 years, but look at it now. All of the yucca plants are back. All right, visitor center, 9 a.m. to 4:30. All right. Otherwise, you got to find a bush.
This is October 19th, 2022.
It is? Wow. Cool. Alright. Parking, keep left. General parking. We are general parking, aren't we?
I guess so. I didn't make it to general, but
Okay, yeah, there's a bathroom and a whole bit. First spot we see, we'll take.
there you go.
Oh man, can't ask for better. Alright. Cool. Alright. Visitor Center, RedRock Canyon. This is my 116th time coming here, I think. All right. Candy bar time. Gotta get a candy bar. Somewhere's over that hill is Las Vegas. Howdy. You're on YouTube.
All right. Hello, YouTube.
Hey, hold it. Wait a minute. Stop. Stop. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold the
Oh,
phone.
you're going to pay us? Okay. Yeah.
No, I'm not going to pay
Charge
you.
$20 a piece to be on.
That's what I charge for me filming. There. When you get home, you can look.
I will.
That's. Wait a minute. What's your name?
JoeJet.not.
Dot net.
Net.
Not dot.
Dot not.
Dot.
Net.
Dot. Not dot.
I'm Kelly.
What?
Kelly.
From Boston?
Iowa.
Close enough.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Stephanie.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay.
That was the last time I checked anyway.
Okay. Well, you wait a couple days when you get home. Check it on YouTube, and there you go.
Well, dude, this is beautiful. Have you been here before?
I've been here hundreds of times.
Oh.
Oh.
Where you going?
Scenic loop.
Yep. There you go.
But this is the exit. We don't want the exit.
You know, scenic loop. It'll take you.
Exit Scenic Loop Drive. We don't want that. We want to go back. We don't want the exit. We got to go up here and go back. Okay. Okay. How you doing?
I'm good.
You want the error or?
No,
you
it feels
okay
pretty
with
good.
that? All right. We're back in action. It's a little confusing. They put that exit on it, and it makes you wonder, hey, what's going on here?
Did you have your emergency brake on?
Yeah, normal. I do that a lot.
Not the whole time you've been driving, was it?
No, just for the parking lot. Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
We're off and running. One way, next 13 miles. I thought it was 26. Well, whatever it is.
Taking a cruise around RedRock Canyon today.
That's absolutely right.
See, it only film a few seconds like that, but it all stays together. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it
Instead
loops
of-
on, not looping.
You can't
but,
even tell
It,
it's going from one segment to the
oh,
next.
you got to reset the parameters now.
No, you don't.
Huh?
No, it just goes right straight through. If I
Oh.
want to start a new scene of, like, let's say I went to Laughlin, I wanted to film that, I would leave
Yeah.
about 3 seconds of, I'd leave the lens cover closed for about 3 seconds, and then open it up and then starts a new one.
Oh, yeah.
But I can't edit on this. You can't.
You can't?
You can't add any.
Oh, it's on the camera itself, but you
Yeah.
can take the card out and
Yeah, I probably do
upload
it that way. But that's why I usually announce what date it is, and
Yeah.
and so on, where we're at.
Well, I don't announce the date and
But I've
that
got-
because I don't have any idea what day it is.
I know I've got a couple of hours of film on here probably.
Oh, really?
Probably
Well, we're going to
is.
have to work on
It
that.
goes back to 2011. I was
Wow.
looking at it yesterday, going through and taking some things out. It goes back to 2011.
Okay. Let me get out of this guy's way if he wants to pass me up. Kind of hogging the road. Got a motorcycle. That's a nice drive for a motorcycle. 1 mile. Okay.
I'm out with my friend. I'm out with my friend Joe Jacob. We're in his truck. That's his camera that's filming everything. And this is Red Rock Canyon as we drive past it. It's a great place to come and hike
It is.
and sightsee. Rock climbers come from all over the place to climb here.
It's world famous. They come from all over the world.
Yep. That's something else. Yeah, I've hiked all up through there.
Yeah, I know. Well, I stepped around a big boulder one time, and luckily I was able to stop myself because it was 50 foot straight down on the other side of the boulder.
Really easy to.
Oh, it's easy
Horseback.
out here.
I told you, Lady and I were up there
Yeah.
in that area somewhere back in the back, you know,
Uh-huh.
and we're climbing over boulders and going through the crevices and so on. And this is a long time ago. We started trying to get out. And it's like, how did we get in here? You know, couldn't find our way out for a little while.
Yeah. We dial 911. Hey, we're lost in Red Rock. Oh, that's normal. But I mean, it's a long ways down there to the bottom. I've been down there years ago, you know, when I could do it. I've been down there more than once.
But yeah, right down in there.
Yeah.
It's really beautiful.
You can pull that out if you want to film on the side or whatever.
Want to?
Yeah, here, like right like this. Just 2 buttons here, down there. Oh, okay. It snaps in and out.
Is it filming?
Huh?
Is it filming?
Yeah, it's on. It just doesn't look like it's far down there, but it is. That's a climb and a half.
Yeah.
Hogging the road here, and they want to go by, and then just take it and set it in here in the back first, and just push it. It's hard to click those together, and it's back in its spot, I think. If it isn't, there's still some fire residue on the yucca plants.
Yeah.
Some of them didn't come back, but there's new growth there too.
Tell you, I got so much film of Mount Charleston area, and
Yeah.
I know I've got film of this. I've got film of all those mountains. I love those mountains over here.
Oh yeah.
They're so rugged. You know, Bonnie Springs doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, they
Closed it
sold it
down.
down, and
I hate
everything,
that. I
and
love that place.
the kids didn't want to do it after the parents died, and so they just said, all right, goodbye.
I've been coming out to Bonnie Springs since 1992 or 93.
1970 was the first time I was out here. It was all rock.
It's so easy when you're filming on something like this to not think you're filming very much, but then when you look at it, You got all this
Yeah,
stuff that
the
to anybody else would be boring.
Panoramas.
All this stuff would be
it.
boring to anybody else
Yeah,
that hasn't,
and
wasn't here.
one of these is that I don't think that's the Box Canyon, but there's one
Actually,
with
I
the
think it is.
waterfall, and we used to come out here to the one they call the Box Canyon, and we did have picnic, barbecue, whatever.
Yeah.
We just bring sandwiches and stuff mostly, but. It's further around on one of these. This is a 25-mile-an-hour drive, that's what makes it enjoyable.
Yeah.
You got to take your time when you come out here.
I like these desert plants.
Yeah. Yeah, and they hurt when you back into one of them. If you're not paying attention.
Love these desert plants.
Oh, are we in the desert? I didn't know that.
Winds a mile an hour.
Well, whoever stacked these rocks up took a while. Didn't they? I looked at a video last night on YouTube of a guy up in I think his name's Tom Cook. I think so, but he was up in Worland, Wyoming, where my friend Charlie Boystenberg is from, and he discovered these rocks that looked like a tree that had 3 trees that had fallen over, like and were petrified, but they weren't. And he explained how that used to be a riverbed, and that there was a dip in the dirt, and all this sand and other minerals collected and formed into what looked like a tree. And then of course the water went away and they were above ground, but when you look at it, it looks like a petrified tree, but he's explaining it's not. He called it concretion. How it formed.
You can probably go around these guys.
Yeah, I could. I probably will. I think I will.
It's one way anyway.
Huh?
It's a one-way street anyway.
I hope so.
Yeah, it is.
If it isn't, we're going to be surprised. I mean, I don't blame them. You're supposed to go here. This is supposed to be 20 miles. Huh?
You're still only going 20 miles an hour, so you're good.
Yeah. Hey, cross here.
Look at those rocks.
I know. seen them NASCAR drivers and Formula One drivers. They be doing 90 going through.
Oh
here.
yeah.
I don't know how they do it. It's beyond me. When we drove that truck back there, that truck wanted to keep going 70, 75 miles an hour, no matter, and you had to try to keep it down speed.
Really?
That thing wanted to go. Yeah, it got up. It jam up jelly tight. Let's go. Dang, that started to go downhill on me. Which it does. Parking in designated areas only. Well, all right. Now we got the parking lot up here with the view, and look at that terrific view.
Hold on for just a second. Just a second.
Sure. We want to do the same thing. Let me park. Yeah. Box and everything alone. Yeah. That's a long ways up there. This place is really great when it's raining, you know? Yeah. Famous ranger. Hey. Hey, them cars down there.
Letty and I were going to go to Lofton this coming Saturday and stay all night, but they have no rooms available.
Really?
No rooms available.
Why?
Because they're having a concert.
Oh.
It's filled up the hotels.
Oh, yeah.
So we're not going to do it. Woo! I like going to Lofton. I like to drive.
I haven't been down there since when?
Well, it's about an hour and a half.
I guess 82, 83.
Yeah.
They were just starting to build the Holiday Casino down there. Holiday Inn or one of them. I mean, there was only like 4 places open when I was down there.
There's a bunch now.
I just never had any desire to go back. Could have gone to work down there, but I didn't.
I enjoy the drive. It's right on the Colorado River.
Yeah.
I haven't this year, but like last year, we went down there and I rented a jet ski and rode up and down the river.
Ooh.
And it was a lot of fun. We always go over to Oatman. It's unique. It's an old west town. The only street that goes through that town is Route 66. Only road.
Still, few places they still got Road 66.
Yeah, it's still there. That's it. And they've kept it just like it was back in the early 1900s, 1800s, you know. Wooden sidewalks, horse rails.
Yeah. Is this too much weight for you?
No.
Okay.
And wild burros walk up and down the street.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen some of your pictures of them. That's pretty neat, yeah. You get stuff like that. I came out when I brought the girls out here, Carolyn and Linda and Betty, and I wanted them to see the wild burros and the wild horses. Well, the wild horses, they had a roundup on the other side of Mount Potosi over there.
Yeah.
So there weren't any around, but they did have some wild burros and that in the compound area. And I told them, I said, well, whatever you do, you can take pictures up close of them. I said, but don't try to feed them. I said, they'll fine you $500.
Yeah.
And they walked over to them. They no more than got over there by them burros, and some pickup truck with dark windows coming parked right across from us. And I said, that's a Ranger.
Ranger.
Yeah.
One of them Rangers.
I said, he's waiting to get money out of us.
I want to stick my camera out, but I don't because the wind noise will be all over that.
Oh, yeah. Well, you can hold it in here and inside. It shouldn't pick it up. Or I'll roll up my window. How's that sound? Wait a second. I got my window coming up. Alright, that'll be a little bit better for you. Guys I worked with at the Showboat, he lived up here in the Blue Diamond area. I lost track of him years ago, but that's this area up here where these houses are in Blue Diamond.
Yeah,
that's a really nice looking area.
It really is.
You know, and a lot of people have really. He had a big lot, and he had room for. I guess he had a couple of horses. Or he stored some of his horses there or something, but he had a lot of room. I think he had about 2 acres or something. He bought it when it was cheap. If I know 2 or 3 acres now for cheap. There they go. Burros.
Mountain Ranch, so it used to be Howard Hughes' place.
Yep. Yeah. He was a germaphobe.
Yeah, sure was.
And that night they moved him out of Desert Inn Hotel. They had all those semi-trucks out there, and they kept bringing these crates out that were the same size, and they'd put 1 or 2 inside of back of a semi-truck, and they'd drive away, and they were headed down towards Arizona or someplace, wherever he ended up. Yeah.
Bonnie Springs.
Yeah. Nothing there, no.
You can still drive down there, but
Yep. Things change, huh?
yeah.
Well, the only thing that don't change around here is this vista. It's still the same as it was 10,000 years ago.
You ever been down here, this little town?
Pardon?
You ever been down here, this little town, Bonnie Springs?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you mean the town itself?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I've been to Bonnie Springs Ranch and that, but I don't think I've been to the town. It's further down the road.
Right
And, huh?
It's right up here on the right. Town.
Oh, okay.
Or Mountain Springs, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
It's Bonnie Springs. Bonnie Springs is that
Is
resort
the
back there.
resort
This is
where the restaurant and the little zoo was. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about now. I just forgot it's. I've always call this Blue Diamond area.
Blue Diamond, that's what it's called. Yeah, Blue Diamond.
Blue Diamond?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is where my friend lived, around the curve here.
Yeah.
He had one of them places up there, one big lot. He was on a big lot. He drove in every day from here to Showboat.
Really?
Yeah. That's a long drive.
Sure is.
Every day. You know, like 50 miles round trip or something.
There's some people
Yeah.
who live in Pahrump drive in every day.
Oh yeah, that's true. But yeah, this is I didn't know that you referred to it as
Yeah, it's
Bonnie Springs,
Yeah.
city, town. It's
Blue
always
Diamond, that's what it
it's
is.
always been Blue Diamond to me. Well, I hope that couple follows our advice and comes down here. They'll enjoy this.
Yeah.
It's pleasant. It's a pleasant drive.
It really is.
And then they can go back down Las Vegas Boulevard. You know,
Yeah.
get all that filmed in there. Whatever, get their pictures. When I have people come out here and I know it's their first time or something like that, I tell them, go out and see this other stuff.
Yeah.
It's worth it. It's
Exactly.
worth the trip. That's something new. I don't know where that came from.
Gypsum plant over
Gypsum,
here.
yeah. Serpentine gypsum. How much you think that load of gypsum boards is in front of us? How much do you think that's worth?
I have no idea. You?
I went to the Home Depot and I was looking to buy something, plywood or something, to put over that, replace that shed roof on the side of the house. I couldn't believe it. A sheet of plywood, and that was $80, $90, $100.
Really?
Yeah. And then Yolanda and I were coming back from church one time, and apparently somebody lost part of their load in the middle of the street there, and they had like 10 sheets of board. So I went to the right lane, but the guy behind me in a pickup truck saw that. He got out and he started grabbing them, and then some other guy in a truck behind him got out and was taking them too. It took him about 3 minutes, and there was 8 or 9 boards, whatever they were, picked up and put in the back. Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Makes you wonder how the guy that was carrying it to begin with would go off and leave them. You ever been out here to check the cactus and plants? Yeah. Lynn and I went out there looking for plants one time. I don't think we bought anything. But we did end up at the one place and we bought 6 or 8 fruit trees and had them in that backyard of mine. The thing was full of fruit trees, but the ants got it. Wow. Imagine that. Ants got it. Blue diamond. Pahrump. That's the farthest north I've been in Nevada.
Pahrump?
It's Pahrump.
Really?
In Nevada.
No way.
I've been at the top of Nevada where you could throw a rock across the ditch, and that was Nevada. From Utah. But that's the farthest north I've been in Nevada is Pahrump. You know, it's 20 miles from here to Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
I've been up to Reno quite a few times. Drove up to Ely a few times. Winnemucca.
Never been there.
Came across from Winnemucca over to drove to Reno that way.
Yeah.
No,
Never been
Ely
there.
to Elko, Winnemucca, Reno, Tahoe. I've got a lot of film of that too.
Yeah.
I did that trip by myself. I used to do that by myself. I just take off and go.
I can understand that. It's no different than me. I used to just go out to the airport and buy a one-way ticket to the next plane leaving.
Really?
That I could afford, yeah. Then hitchhike back.
Really?
Did that all 4 years I was in the Navy, except when I was in the Navy hospital. That last year I didn't do anything. No, that was 67. 67, I didn't go any place. Well, part of 6. Let's see. Well, I got sick and I went in the Navy hospital when 66, I think it was. I had to look that up.
6 months, huh?
6 months. Histoplasmosis.
Still what?
Histoplasmosis. Yeah, and they just drain my lungs every once in a while, and at first they gave me IV with, you know, the saline solution or something. But mostly it was just stay in there.
What caused it?
Transferring all these, going through from this climate to that climate, back to this climate to that climate to this, back and forth. All the traveling I did in the States with the Navy. And of course, when I was in high school, I used to clean the bell tower at the county courthouse, and that had all that pigeon hanging over, what do they call it?
Asbestos?
No, pigeon, guacola,
I can't hear you. What?
guava? Yeah, guava. The guava from the pigeons. The pigeon poop.
Oh, yeah, okay. Guano.
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 Yeah.
Bat poop.
Yeah, whatever. But all that pigeon stuff, and then that incubators and all these transfers from cold to heat to cold to cold, wet, hot, dry. You know, it
Turned you into a
brought it
cesspool,
in.
huh?
It brought it out. Look at all this building going
Yeah.
on. I remember when there was nothing here.
Nothing here.
2-lane road going to Peru.
I do too.
Well, they had 4 lanes up to here. 4 lanes, and then when you got past Red Blue Diamond cutoff, then it became 2 at the top of the hill. That used to be a tough drive.
I think it was 2 lanes for a long time, all the way
No,
up
actually it
from
was
down.
4, but it wasn't no divider line.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
There was no divider like this, but it was 4 lanes.
You getting hungry?
Yeah.
Me too. Let's stop at a Burger King or something or whatever.
Okay.
Grab some grub. I'll get it. Mid 400s.
Huh?
Pebble Hills from the mid 400s.
No yard, hardly.
Each house looks like the other one.
I guess those will be.
Those are 3-story houses. I can't imagine having a 3-story house where you go up and down the stairs all the time.
Well, that'd be kind of cool. Aren't those apartments?
No, those are houses. Those are houses.
Yeah.
But they make these 3-story houses.
Oh,
Even if
wow.
I was young, I wouldn't want to go up the stairs.
Really?
Yeah, because up and down all day long. Oh, dang, I forgot my keys. Gotta go back up the stairs again. Oh, shoot, I forgot something else. Gotta go back up the stairs again. Bedrooms are on top, kitchen's in the middle, living room's on the bottom.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I've never toured one of those, but
I don't want stairs in the house right now. One's flight of stairs. I don't even want that, you know. Like this little box.
cool. Quarter horse lane. All right. Yeah, let me roll down this window. City now. Get the smells of Las Vegas. Well, that's either somebody's house that's awfully big with a lot of windows. All right. You see something, sing out. Pull in there.
All right.
There's a McDonald's up there on the left, but you'd rather go to Burger King.
Yeah. You?
Burger King's fine with me. I
Yeah.
like Burger King.
There's probably some down farther.
I'm sure there
Got a
is.
ways to go.
Wow. Durango. Amazing. There used to be nothing here, nothing.
25 years ago, when I was thinking about buying the first home here,
Yeah,
there was nothing here.
that's right.
And they were selling lots out here, 1-acre lots.
Oh, there's Burger King.
Yeah, there you go. That's been so long. I think they were selling a 1-acre lot for $100,000 or something like that. I thought, I can't pay $100,000 for a lot and then build a house on it. No, can't do it.
Yeah.
But it didn't even cross my mind to get a quarter of a lot, you know?
Right.
And then not long after that, a few years after, they were selling it to, like, it had way more than doubled in price.
Pet Supplies Plus. I should go over there and see if they got canned cat food.
Yeah. I can't believe you don't have a handicap sticker.
Hey,
Oh, you do?
I don't use.
Or on Black's Mountain.
I know. Those houses up there, they're all like 10,000 square feet.
Yeah.
They're huge. All them places up there. There's a fire department up on that hill there too.
Really?
Yeah, there is. There's a fire station about halfway up. That would take some specialized equipment. You'd have to have a tanker and a few other things available.
Yeah.
Wow. This is a tough left-hand turn there for them. They got a lot of traffic to fight through. Oh, you can adjust that
Here?
refrigerator any way you want it. Mountain West. It's so funny when you stop and think about it. It's just to me. There are 4 lanes. When I first got down, there was 4 lanes, but there was like no turn lane or nothing like that.
No buildings? No
Yeah,
nothing.
and a lot of places it would narrow down to 2 and back to 4. No buildings out here, no. Well, good. It's good. It gives people something to do.
Yeah, I just hope we don't run out of water.
Yeah. Yeah. Good idea.
You got lunch last time at Boulder. Remember? You paid something with points and the rest in your card. Remember?
No, I
Yeah,
paid.
yeah.
I used my points, and you paid for it. I just used my card to, and you paid. You paid for Boulder, minus the points I had. I think I had $10
Yeah.
points.
Okay.
At any rate, and whatever. Yeah.
Well, I knew you shucked out something.
Okay.
I saw it.
All right. Then you're going to start a book on that. I
You
guess.
don't matter.
Keep track of it.
It don't matter, man.
Don't matter to me either. Our bill. Wow. It's just mind-boggling when you stop and think about it. It wasn't that long ago that I was out here and a lot of this stuff wasn't here.
Yeah. You look at the Silverton, how much is built up there?
Yeah.
2 stories or something.
There's the old shopping center.
I love that Bass Pro Shop. Have you ever been in there?
Oh, that's terrific. Joe was over there in Branson, and Branson is one of the 3 that are so big. They have a lake in there where you can fish on it
Really?
and swim and stay overnight in a hotel.
Really?
Yeah, Branson's got one. There's one in Texas, and I think the other one is in Alabama. I mean, we're talking
Huge.
We're talking huge. People over there will be stuck in traffic and they get another 2 miles. usually rent a car
Bring
from.
left here.
I usually rent a car from Fox, which is down here.
Yeah.
A little bit further, I think. I think it's down there, or is it over here? Anyway, it's a long ways out. Yeah, it's down further.
Do you leave your car there or something, or what?
No, I go to the airport and I'll meet somebody at the airport, and then we take the shuttle over here to get the car rental. Last time I did that, I had Antoinette drive me over to the airport, and then I caught the shuttle when they came in, and we went over and picked up the car. It's either Budget or Fox that I rent a car from. I think when it comes to renting cars and things like that, it's what you get used to. It doesn't really make any difference which company it is. When you start going with one for 4 or 5 trips, and then you're satisfied with them. And I've been fairly happy with. You get a little bitty problem, but you get it worked out. The thing that American Airlines, they don't fly in Toledo anymore, so I got to go to either Fort Wayne or Detroit or someplace else like that,
Not Cincinnati or Dayton?
Oh no, that's way, way far out of the way. That's from Toledo to Dayton is 206 miles.
Detroit's not far from Toledo.
Uh-oh, we ran out of battery, and I didn't bring my cord.
Is that what that was?
Yeah. So we're pretty much done. Small rooms.
Small sleeper?
Yeah. So, even if it's 500-mile trip or whatever. It was a nice trip. We went down to Kingman, went over to Albuquerque. That was really worth it.
Yeah.
That was a good trip. My niece's brother lives right down there. Nice place. Backyard. I think it's about twice the size of mine. All these places out here you don't know nothing about unless you live on this side of town.
Sends me stuff every day.
Newsmax?
Newsmax, yeah.
Yeah.
Hardly ever read it.
I read it online once in a while. They send me the magazine once a month or whatever it is. Yeah, once a month. elections anymore are based on whether or not people are stupid.
Voting for Laxalt?
Yeah. Yeah.
Marta?
Yeah.
Me too. I really don't know anything about the county commissioners,
Yeah.
judges, and stuff
used
like
to
that.
know. I dealt with a lot of them many times. One of my favorite judges down there was Troy Gregory when he was alive. He was a good guy, and I would see him at golf events, things like that, and different functions around town and charity events. He was really, he was a good guy. And of all, you know, it just absolutely amazed me that he remembered who I was. You know, I always I thought, wow, all the people he talks to and deals with. And I walk into a room where he is at some party and I hear, Joe, come here, Joe. Haven't I thrown you in jail yet? I said, no, sir, not yet. I like Guy Lombardo's music.
Guy Lombardo?
Oh, the strong Lombardo. They have some places in there that are
Estates.
Huh?
Those are estates over here.
Oh yeah, they're just absolutely amazing. And we're gonna go by the biggest in a minute. We're gonna go by the biggest house and the most expensive in Las Vegas. And you won't even know it's bigger than that. And you won't even know it's, you know.
Here's Vegas.
Uh-huh. And you can't even tell that it's any kind of property.
Yeah, all this is really, really expensive up here. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
always has been.
Well,
Big lots, big houses.
this one over here is just one property on the corner. That's just one house. Well, he has like a servant's quarters in there. And they're big properties. They outclassed me a long time ago.
Me too. Okay, I don't need a big place. There's more to take care of.
Yeah. All right.
We got a peppy pace going there, don't you, buddy?
I think he's an older guy, and he's out doing what he's supposed to do. Keep going, keep moving. Good for him.
How did you know you needed knee replacements?
How did I
Yeah,
know?
what came about that you...
Because when I would walk, I was wobbling from the compensation to make for the arthritis in the knees and that. And then what cracked me up was I had to go through 5 weeks. I had to go through 5 series of shots of cortisone in the knee.
Yeah.
And he would give me the shot, and he'd say, "How's that feel?" I said, "Great." Then I'd stand up and take 2 steps, and I'd say, "It just wore off." He said, "Nah." He said, "You're not serious." I said, "Hey, doctor, I'm telling you, it wore off." And then he'd give me the next shot, and he'd say, "How's that?" You know, the next week I'd get another shot. He'd say, "How's that?" I said, "Hey, it feels great." And then I'd stand up and I'd say, "Oh, I got 1 step in."
So you were just in a lot of pain, basically.
Um,
Because otherwise, why would you do it?
Well,
a
I
lot of
was,
pain.
well, David, a lot of people would say they would be complaining about the pain all day. I just looked at it as a huge discomfort, and it would be very, very painful to most people, but I just
Annoying.
try to ignore that stuff.
Yeah.
And just, you know,
The reason I'm
it's
asking
hard.
is my knees hurt. Even though
Well,
I'm sitting
get
here
them
now,
checked
you know.
out. Yeah, you
I
got
have.
a doctor.
I have. I'll do it again one of these days.
Yeah.
Once I get up, I'm fine, but sometimes.
Okay, I'll show you right now. Ready? Okay.
On the left?
On the left. Let's start of it. Let's see, right. Yeah, that's the start of it there. And it goes all the way over here and back in there.
That's one property?
One property, one house. Biggest house and most expensive in Las Vegas. I think you can buy it for about 36 or 37 million, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, no problem.
Look, that house is
That house
for
is really
sale.
out of place.
Oh,
Out of place.
there's the old Rancho Shenandoah Ranch, but now it's called Spring Valley Ranch. It's got the new sign up here, where from when Wayne Newton had it.
Yeah.
I think it's called Spring Valley. One thing
Sunset
is
Springs.
Sunset Springs Ranch. Okay. The horse logos up there, those are left over, and so is the feather. The only thing they changed was where it says Sunset Springs, where it says Sunset Springs. That used to say Shenandoah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we're done. So Henderson, they're gonna. I guess I'm waiting for them to announce when they're gonna implode the Fiesta.
Oh, yeah.
I have to go over there and film that, but apparently they just approved a new casino over there being built. I don't know where.
It's a shame they're tearing that one down. I really liked that.
It was good. It was nice. The buffet was really
That
good.
was great. Yeah, we went over there quite often.
Yeah.
Chili's is a good. They have great hamburgers there at Chili's. It's on the expensive side.
We came to one of these places when they were having like grand opening special and this and that. And music was so loud and just garbage, you know.
You can either do Sunset or Warm Springs, either one.
Whichever one you want to do. Let's go Warm Springs for the hell of it. All right.
On to wherever you want to turn.
Yeah. You're navigating. You're supposed to be telling me
Take
which
a
way
right.
to go.
Down to Pecos. Take
What?
a left.
Oh, okay. Now
Don't
you
hit these
got-
people. Don't hit those people.
All right. Backseat driver. Oh.
You asked for it.
Wait, what are they building here? wash.
Really?
Just what I don't know. I've seen 5 or 6 new ones going into town, into being built, and I thought, why we don't need more car washes. Let the cars get dirty. Whatever. Winchell's Pub and Grill. Well, I'm sure that's not Winchell's Donuts. Probably not. When we were on this, taking the bus on the strip with my niece and her husband, we got on the Deuce, but it was jam-packed. I said, there's room, you can go up there if you want. I ain't climbing those stairs. It's as bad as in the trains. In the trains, that's really a steep stairway getting up to the second deck.
Yeah.
I told Yolanda, the next time I go any place on the train, I'm getting a roomette.
Roomette?
Yeah, the